What's up, gamers? It's your boy. Okay, what are we saying in chat? Oh, what number? Someone in chat, tell me what number I said for Joey. Xander, do you not know about Joey? Alright. Sup, gamers? Let me know if you can hear me. I said 6? No way I said 6. 6 is way too low. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No way I said 6. I did not say 6. I said at least 7. Chat's loading. Or not like chat. I have chat up, but I'm on another. I said 8. I said 8. Y'all gotta get 2 more people in here. Y'all gotta get 2 more. Alright. Welcome back. This is our 10th weekly Fireside Chat. Today is Sunday, May 24th, in the year of our Lord 2020. Tonight we are listening to Lionel Richie's self-titled album, Lionel Richie, except a dog took a bite out of it, so now we don't have the first 2 songs on either side. I believe we're on the A side, but chances are we'll flip to the B side by the end of the night. Yes, Joey Tribbiani from Friends Xander. Someone tell Xander which Joey I actually mean. Also, Xander, that's not how you spell Tribbiani. Okay, anyway. Welcome back. How are you doing? That's good. I'm doing alright. We got some short additions. We got Gecko Bot. That's all we got. We only got Gecko Bot. I have to burp. I'm really sorry. Okay, I don't have to burp. So we got some small news. 2 weeks ago, if you remember, I did my capstone presentation on the Fireside Chat. Took up like 20 minutes. Finally got a mentor for that. His name is Kyle Crane. You listened to his album a couple of weeks ago, actually. If you remember, the album Crane Like a Bird? Crane Like the Bird? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Fingers ouchy. Xander. Okay. I mean, I can see the dog whenever. Okay, and then also, and I think many of you will appreciate this, I got 8 new cargo shorts today. I got 8 new pairs of cargo shorts. That's all. I just thought that was neat. Where's Logan and Ella? I thought Logan was in here. Oh, Logan's not in here. Why is Xander's role in the band Gamer? Bless you. Alright, should I wait for Xander to come back? No, I think we should just jump into it. Ooh. I'm stalling for time because this week's notes are really short. Like, I did that really deep dive last week into Wisconsin. I don't know what size shorts I am. I can check after this. Actually, wait, I can check on stream. Hold on, no one look at my feet. It makes certain people uncomfortable, so I don't want to draw attention to my feet. Don't make it weird. 31, Ben. Or small, or not like smaller, but like 30 probably is fine. And I have belts if it's like 32 or 33. Sorry, don't make it weird, guys. Sorry, you know I gotta get them cargo shorts. I don't know who else left, but this is kind of comedy. Okay, let's just jump right into it. First off, I know someone was very excited for this one. Governor Ralph Northam of Virginia. Turns out he's the only governor who is also a doctor. Thought that was cool when I was researching this. Signed a bill at some point last week to decriminalize marijuana. I went and I have no other source other than just like looking at legal documents. So I went and read the Virginia Law Code. And the law changed from having possession of marijuana be a immediate guilt of a misdemeanor, like you gotta get tried, but that's what you're, whatever, guilt of a misdemeanor, or that's the base, and then it's either up to $500 fine, or jail time for 30 days. That was deleted. In fact, on the website, email me if you want it, kylegresco@gmail.com. I can send you the link and the page number. It's all just like stricken through, and it's just all replaced with possession of marijuana is punishable by $25 fine. So if you're caught with marijuana in your car, you only have to pay $25, which is cool. However, all those laws about like DUIs and stuff still counts, so don't be stupid. Another thing, you can get a summons to court, but it's like a parking ticket or a speeding ticket, where like you're not a criminal, you just probably got to go to court to talk about some fines, maybe if you want to argue with some cops. But it does not go in your permanent criminal record, and employers cannot ask you about marijuana arrests. This law goes into effect July 1st, so don't go driving now with marijuana in your backpack. And email me if you want the source. I'd like to pause, look at chat. Yeah, okay, strike throughs. Like, it's the original text, so the guilt of misdemeanor, $500 fine, 30-day jail, but it's just a line through it, and then at the end of it, there's just the word $25 fine, which I thought was very funny. Y'all gotta try and get Xander back. Or Logan. I don't know where Logan is. Where would Logan be? Does man have work tonight? PAX is probably closed at 5, aren't they? Alright. That's my first topic. We have 3 actual topics, and then the 2 weekly ones that we have each week. Weekly ones. Sorry that I'm out of it this week. It's because I don't feel great, and I'm kind of tired. Not like sleepy tired, like just tired, I'm going to take this pause while I wait to see if someone got Xander back to say, oh yeah, if you have props or records you want to see or listen to on the show, drop them by. Email me, kylegresco@gmail.com. We'll figure it out. Moving on to the next category. Y'all know President Donald Trump. We're not going to talk about him in particular. We're just going to talk about the mental breakdown I had while trying to write this. My mom wanted me to talk about this subject. Hi, Mom. And so I went scrolling through President Trump's Twitter for like a solid 10 minutes trying to find this tweet. I scrolled for 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes. And these are just facts. I scrolled through my phone for 10 minutes on President Donald Trump's Twitter. For 10 minutes. Straight. Today is May 24th. I got back the tweets from May 21st. Scrolling. Basically, constant. That's a lot of tweets that it took me 10 minutes to scroll down 3 days. I don't know how much you tweet. I don't tweet at all, really, because I don't have Twitter. Here in Newark, New Jersey, we don't have Twitter. That's where our set is, in Newark. I don't even know if Newark is in New Jersey. This is a joke because I am not funny. Someone tell me when the record's done. I can't see it. Paisley, thank you for this record. Okay. So that wasn't the topic. That was just the introduction. Turns out the source I was looking for wasn't actually from his Twitter. So that was 10 minutes of my life I am never getting back. Did you know that Donald Trump, this is another fact, this is just objective fact in his tweets, called Joe Biden Sleepy Joe? Again, that is not something you can argue. That is objective fact. Donald Trump, in his tweets over the course of the last 3 days, today being May 24th, called Joe Biden, presidential candidate Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, on multiple occasions. That is simply fact. Dab if you're a fan of facts. Dab if you're a fan of not facts. I dabbed twice, so now you don't know what my opinion is. Okay, so the actual topic of the matter, the point that I'm trying to get to is Donald... I can't call him Donald. I have to call him like President Trump, don't I? Because this is just straight facts. That's our motto. Straight facts, no opinions. He, quote, said, allow these very important essential places of worship, or essential places of faith to open right now. That is another direct quote from a pre-written press release type thing given at some point this last week. You know us. Time doesn't exist between Saturday, or between Sunday and the next Saturday. It's just last week, you know. So what that means is, and this is where we get into our normal like Wisconsinian speculation type thing. So if they're essential, then you should probably consider them a business, right? Right? Because most of the things that are considered essential are businesses. And I can't think of anything that is essential right now that isn't a business of some kind. Like you got some, what are they called? Non-profits, I'm sure, that are open. Let me do a quick Google search because I didn't actually research this. I totally meant to Google this and then... Okay, so nonprofits are exempt from sales tax and property tax. And the reason I bring this up is because the two organizations that are open right now are businesses and nonprofits. Okay? I don't know what other revenue-making entity is outrunning right now other than a business or a nonprofit. And if someone can show me this, let me know. I'm sure I can still figure out an argument for this. So, my point is, do churches bring in revenue? Let me hear it in chat. Do churches bring out revenue? Do churches bring in revenue? I need to hear this in chat before I continue. I have 7 on my screen. I'll read the 7 I have on my screen. Do churches bring in revenue? That's the question for today. We got Ella, we got Greg, we got Kayla, we got... I would like to hear your argument for how churches do not bring in revenue. Because what the heck is a tithe other than revenue? That's money you're making by running your business. It's not required to be paid, but it's revenue. It's definitely money that you are making because of how your business is operating. Or not business, nonprofit. Nonprofits can still raise revenue, by the way. And to go back to that, I don't have 8 yet, so we're gonna have to wait for that. It's not quite fundraising either. I'm gonna be straight up with you. It's not fundraising. Nonprofit organizations do pay employee taxes. Now, again, I didn't research this at all, but I know that at least I've gone to 3 churches that I can remember, and all of them have paid employees. I don't know if they pay taxes, but they should. I'm pretty sure churches don't have to pay like any taxes. Anyway, we can talk about progressive income tax later. So that's my point for that. Anyway, the world is slowly dying and I could not be less excited. Moving on to our third topic of the night. Music. Everyone loves this topic. Everyone loves this topic. Right? Everyone loves music. Right? Yes, everyone likes the music topic. Our lyric of the week for this week is, quote, "Cool Beans, Cool Beans," from the 2015 album Malibu, from the song Come Down by Anderson .Paak. That's all I have. Please send in all lyrics of the week that you would like to be considered to kylegresco@gmail.com. Please include the song, the lyric. Please include the lyric, the year, and the album. All of those things would be nice. If I had at least the song and the lyric, I could find out the rest. Actually, no, I definitely need the artist too. Those are the bare minimum. On top of that, you can go look through the last couple what are these called? My Fireside Chats. You can go look through those and find the style of lyric I'm trying to get. Alright, moving on. Another weekly topic that everyone loves dearly. colleges that are still open. I have not been working on my cursive. That is a comprehensive list. Oh, I forgot Israel. Sorry guys, I forgot Israel again. I know that happened a couple weeks ago too. Can't forget Israel. Time to flip the record. Oh boy, watch me flip the record. Oh boy. Here, I'll show you all the bite. So this is the honkin' bite that got taken out of the record. I assume it's a literal bite. Paisley, did Baxter eat this? Okay. We are going on to side 2, the B-side of Lionel Richie's self-titled album, Lionel Richie. I can't. This is hard because I have to make sure the bite doesn't steal the boy. Okay. On to our final topic for this week. I know it's been a dreary week. We talked about July. We talked about the separation of church and state, a topic which I would like to do a deep dive into. Let me know if you want me to do a Wisconsinian deep dive into separation of church and state. Listen, y'all need 8 at the end for me to go get dog, okay? I'm not going unless there's 8 at the end. Some of y'all, like, when I finish this topic, I'm going to wait 30 seconds, unless y'all don't have 8. I do not count as 1. Alright. For our final topic this week, you have about 3 minutes probably to get a final person. Oh, that's 2 people gone. Yikes. We are approaching 100,000 deaths due to the coronavirus in United States of America alone. So 100,000 is kind of a lot of people. I am 1 person. In this stream there are 7 person. May does not count unless she gets on a separate stream. So 100,000 is kind of a lot. It's actually around 96,000, but by the next chat it'll be 100,000. So for reference, 9/11 resulted in 2,996 deaths directly, and then maybe some of those are indirect shortly after because of like dust in the lungs and all that. Pearl Harbor, you remember Pearl Harbor, that thing that got me in, or not me, but got us into World War II. Pearl Harbor resulted in 2,403 deaths. I believe that is total, including civilians. 9/11 was almost entirely civilians. Civilians and then first responders. And then the 1918 flu, which, if you remember, I'm referencing Wisconsin a lot because I put a lot of work into that. The 1918 flu resulted in 500,000 to 850,000 deaths, although it is hard to figure out the exact number due to the Midwest being rural, among other things. So that's a lot of people. 100,000. That's a lot of people. That's about the whole population of Winchester City. No, Winchester area has like 50,000. Okay, so that's about double the people in Winchester. I don't know everyone in Winchester, and I've lived here for 6-7 years now. I know maybe 2,000 people in Winchester is a high range estimate for me. So that times 50, that's a lot of people. I'm saying this a lot because I really want to drive home how many people that is. And rates are more or less still on the rise. Yeah. Y'all just care about the dog, don't y'all? I'm almost done. I have 2 more points. I have 3 more points actually. So Frederick County, as of the numbers I saw were either from this morning or yesterday, but I wasn't sure, so this is at least yesterday. Had 166 cases in Frederick County. That's total. The data I saw, the recovered list said it was a null value. So there were no certain recoveries, and there were 2 deaths in Frederick County. Add to that 66 cases of the same quantity, or not quantity, quality. So that's total over the whole runtime, unlisted recoveries, all that. So 66 cases in Winchester, 0 deaths there. So that's a total of like 232 cases. Again, the Winchester city and the surrounding area has a population of about 50,000, I think. Don't quote me on that. If I'm wrong, do that math on your own. So, that's still a lot of people. It's a surprisingly low amount of people, but it's still a lot of people. 232 is like the size of the freshman class at Millbrook. That's a lot of people. And think about your life and all the little tiny things that you've been doing in your daily life. You know, each day you wake up, hopefully you brush your teeth at some point. Some point you eat a meal or two. Some point maybe you do some jumping jacks. Maybe you take a nap. Maybe you talk to someone. You're not just someone who shows up to big events, right? You're a whole person. You have things you do. You have things you like. You have things you don't like that maybe you haven't told anybody about. Like, what's a dumb example I can think of? Like, I don't like quiet museums. I'm fine with quiet sometimes. I'm fine with museums sometimes. I don't like quiet museums. Like, there are full people. And there's almost 100,000 of them. And they're not here anymore. You guys all saw Avengers Endgame, right? If not, this isn't a major spoiler. This is pretty close to the beginning of the movie, and also I don't care because I'm illustrating the point. What's this character's name? I don't remember. Paul Rudd is walking through, 5 years later, destroyed San Fran, and he comes to this giant memorial with names written on these huge rocks, and each name is the name of someone who disappeared. Someone who's just gone, like a whole person who's gone. And in that movie, and I think this movie does a fairly good job of this, the person who's doing this, Paul Rudd, both Paul Rudd and Paul Rudd's character, they seem like actual people. Marvel movies do a pretty good job of that. Paul Rudd has a daughter who he's trying to find out. He's got values. He's got things he likes. He's got things he doesn't like. He's a person. He's humanized. And then we're forced to compare him, this full character, with not only all of those people who are like him, full people, but also with, the audience watching the movie, where each person, it's that what's his name? Akira Kurosawa. He was a Japanese film director. I think he's dead. He was active in the 50s. He liked to use the motion of large groups to emphasize a reaction or how some action ended up. And so it had this contrast between whichever main character was doing the action, and you had to realize their reaction to whatever was happening, and then have it multiplied by this huge mass of people who are all also full people. They might not be shown that way in the movie. Like, each name on the rock might just be a name on the rock, but they're a person. And I just want to bring up that visual in the light of 100,000, because that's a really big number, and the human brain isn't really meant to handle numbers larger than like 1,000. Y'all are still flipping out about 8, aren't you? No. Okay, I'm like taking my sweet time on this point, and y'all still haven't gotten 8. So anyway, that's all I got. It's a lot of people. I'm gonna break with this bit real quick because this is the 10th episode, and I've kind of like completely not mentioned it at all. The guy we're watching behind me, he's doing a trap remix of the Rainbow Connection right now. And that song just sort of bopped me on the head a little bit recently, but also like right now because ha ha ha, funny timing. Optimistic song as I'm talking about hundreds of thousands, literally hundreds of thousands of dead people. Andy Chamberlain, look him up. He makes some good music. He's funny. Does a good job of breaking down complex ideas. He's a comp sci major. Oh, Lionel Richie arrived. Lionel Richie. I hate you guys so much. I'm trying to talk about the deaths, and Lionel Richie just showed up in my chat. Who's Lionel Richie? What the heck? I need to figure out who Lionel Richie is. There was 8 anyway. Like, Gideon showed up. You didn't need Lionel Richie. Who showed up with Lionel Richie? Okay, thank you, Lionel Richie. We're gonna go see the dog now. We're gonna go see the dog. My dog's name is Joey. He is a miniature poodle. He is very small. He is about 9 weeks old. Come on, boys, field trip. We're going. Field trip. Say hi to my parents, boys. Oh, is the dog asleep?
Yeah, he's sleeping. Do you live at the house too?
Dog's asleep. Oh, yeah. Wow, you really can't see anything. Say hi to my mom and dad. They don't say hi back. Oh, I didn't see. So, sucks to suck, but my dog is black, and it's dark, and he's asleep. So it turns out you can't see him anyway. I will post pictures of dog in the band chat later. As in, like, as soon as this ends. I'm so sorry about that. He's a puppy. He needs to sleep. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to do. Can I call you Lionel, or should I call you Mr. Richie? I'll call you Mr. Richie. Lionel felt weird. I told you, I'll put pictures in the chat. Oh my gosh. He's a little booger. Mr. Richie, can you email me your phone number at kylegrusko@gmail.com? I don't have it. I'm sorry to disappoint you all, and I'm especially sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Richie. I'll put pictures in the band chat. Don't freak out. And if you come back next week, we'll show him. You don't have to get any number next week. Someone remind me when we get closer. Actually, if there's any open bedtime story slot, what I can do is I can just have a bedtime story during the day, and he'll be awake. Okay, we've gone for 30 minutes now. My phone won't be able to handle uploading this if I have to go any longer. So, thank you for tuning in, my fellow Americans. Today is Sunday, May 24th. Oh, it's been 2 years since I saw John Williams in concert at the Boston Pops. That's where I peaked. Send me props, send me records, send me anything you want. Anything for you, Mr. Richie. And yeah, that's all I got for me. Night, gamers. I've saluted 4 times. Happy Memorial Day. Stay in school. Don't smoke and drive. Love you too, Richie. Mr. Richie, sorry. Still getting used to it. I'll post those pictures momentarily.